Is it time to buy or sell Avidity Biosciences stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Avidity Biosciences. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 9th of July, 2025, our system has identified Avidity Biosciences as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.48. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 48.39% since we first designated Avidity Biosciences as a buy candidate 45 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.08% each day since its classification as a buy candidate. The stock currently positions itself in the lower segment of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, presenting what could be a favorable buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor at $45.84 be breached, it would initially suggest a deceleration in the upward movement and may also serve as an early indication of a potential trend reversal. Analyzing the current 3-month trend, there is an anticipated potential change of 85.44% over the next 3 months, with returns possibly ranging between 83.21% and 105.86%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis projects a decline of 11.14%. Our calculations indicate that the stock's performance could vary from a decrease of 59.03% to a decline of 3.71% over the upcoming year. In practical terms, this would suggest a future price falling within the range of $19.01 to $44.68. Our latest daily update for Avidity Biosciences includes the headline, Avidity Biosciences LLC stock upgraded from hold, accumulate to buy candidate after Wednesday trading session. The stock price of Avidity Biosciences LLC decreased by nearly 0.5% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025, falling from $46.62 to $46.40. This marks a decline for 3 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 6.97%, ranging from a low of $45.95 to a high of $49.16. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days, but it remains down by 1.38% over this period. On the last day, trading volume decreased alongside the stock price, which is considered a positive sign, as volume should ideally align with stock performance. The trading volume fell by 188,000 shares, with a total of 3 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $119,520,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a peak price of $56, and the lowest price was $21.51. Currently, the price sits 17.14%, or $9.60, below the 52-week high of $56, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Avidity Biosciences is drawing intense market attention this week after informing investors that its lead candidate, Del-zota, produced an unprecedented reversal of disease progression in Duchenne muscular dystrophy across multiple functional endpoints. It also drove rapid and sustained reductions in creatine kinase levels and raised dystrophin levels. The company asserts that these developments keep a year-end 2025 biologics license application on track. Additionally, the firm reiterated a pipeline cadence of 3 potential biologics license application submissions within a 12-month window and reported a significant revenue increase, along with a cash runway extending into mid-2027. Concurrently, Avidity announced a proposed $500 million common stock offering, presenting a near-term dilution risk that may temper potential upside until execution. Nonetheless, this capital could mitigate commercialization risks and support global launch readiness. Markets are already experiencing a tug-of-war. Clinical and regulatory progress, alongside previous takeover discussions, have led to sharp rallies and speculation regarding mergers and acquisitions. However, the stock offering and typical biotech binary risks contribute to the volatility of RNA in the short term. In the long run, successful approvals of biologics license applications and solid commercial execution could significantly re-rate the stock. Conversely, failures, delays, or worse than expected economic outcomes could sharply decrease its valuation. Investors should prepare for increased event-driven fluctuations as regulatory filings, launch preparations, and financing milestones unfold. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned RNA an overweight rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned RNA an outperform rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned RNA an outperform rating with an initiate action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned RNA a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 7th of March, 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank assigned RNA an outperform rating with an initiate action. Analysts have assigned Avidity Biosciences stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Avidity Biosciences. The Avidity Biosciences LLC stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal coming from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this results in a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $47.82. Conversely, in the event of a decline, support can be found from the long-term average at around $43.59. A breakout above the short-term average would trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average would indicate a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have been noted, which may impact the near short-term performance. A sell signal emerged from a pivot top point on Friday, the 5th of September, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 7.86%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. During the last trading day, the volume decreased alongside the price, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 4 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 46 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 41 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 46 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 40 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Avidity Biosciences. Avidity Biosciences LLC finds support from accumulated volume at $46.29. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when this support is tested. The stock exhibits average daily movements, and given its strong trading volume, the associated risk is categorized as medium. In the past day, the stock fluctuated by $3.21 between its high and low, which represents a change of 6.97%. Over the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 5.14%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Avidity Biosciences, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can encounter downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest ongoing profit issues and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of November, 2025, analysts predict a consensus estimate of -$1.11. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Avidity Biosciences. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Avidity Biosciences is at $47.52. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, Avidity Biosciences faces its first support level at $46.29. If this support level is maintained, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Avidity Biosciences from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 5th of September, 2025, Wilson Troy Edward conducted an insider buy of 14,500 shares of common stock. On the same day, Wilson Troy Edward also conducted an insider sale of 14,500 shares of common stock. Again, on that day, Wilson Troy Edward sold 15,000 shares of common stock. On the 5th of September, 2025, Wilson Troy Edward performed another insider sale, this time of 14,500 shares of stock options, also known as the right to buy. Additionally, on the same date, Sarah Boyce sold 50,000 shares of stock options. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of -28.551. In total, insiders purchased 622,134 shares and sold 1,122,049 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $43.67, reflecting a decline of 5.88%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Avidity Biosciences stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Avidity Biosciences LLC stock to perform well in the near future. We have revised our assessment of this stock from a hold to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 11th of September, we anticipate Avidity Biosciences to open higher by approximately 768 cents, starting at a price of $47.17. It is important to remember that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. We advise consulting with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not rely solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.